I will advise anybody that want to apply for UK visa to do that now. Most especially those who are currently in the UK but their family is still back home. They are yet to reunite with them here in the UK. If you fall into this category, right, you need to act fast. If you are planning also to come into the UK and you are thinking of postponing it till next year, if you have all the requirements, you have all the details you need to make your visa application this year, guys, I would advise you do that now. Things are changing at a very fast pace. So you need to watch this video to the end, as I'll be sharing with you some of the latest updates about UK immigration that can restrict migrants from coming into the UK come 2024. So you need to act fast and you need to do that now. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, in this channel I give latest updates on ways you can migrate to the United Kingdom, which you can study abroad, and I also share my UK life experience with you here in the UK. So if you find this content interesting and you gain value for this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to join the amazing evergreen family. You can leave your thoughts on the comment box, what you think about this video and any other suggestion you have to share with my audience. And you can as well give a thumb up so YouTube can recommend this video to a wider audience and so many migrants out there who are looking forward to get some valuable information to be able to shaping their migration plan can also benefit from this video I'm sharing. So guys, without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. From January 2024, there will be so many changes in UK immigration policies. So guys, that is why you need to act fast in whatever you want to do, right? Visa fee has been increased, IHS fees has been increased. For those who are making visa application from next year, priority visa application fee has been increased by 100%. So initially from £250 if you are paying extra for priority, but now you need to pay extra, that is £500 to be able to get a priority service. While also, if you are making super priority, which used to be £500 extra, will now be £1,000 extra. Also, from 16th of January, IHS fee has also been increased 60%, right? So you need to pay £1,030 per year if you are applying for a skilled worker or you're coming as a student for IHS fee. So this changes to UK immigration rules in terms of fees and charges for migrants coming to the UK has also increased. Also, those that are planning to come into the UK through the skilled workers migration route, like I said, you need to act fast because come January 2024, so many changes will come into effect. With the call by opposition leaders to the UK Prime Minister to immediately act on the issue of net migration to bring it down drastically, not in the future, but immediately. Coupled with the fact that election is coming up next year, especially the government in power, they are trying to see how they can maintain their lead in government, right? And how they can bring in some policies that will entice the electorate to return them back to office come next year. With that in place, they are coming up with different measures to see how they can tackle net migration. There are so many persons applying for skilled worker visa at the moment that the visa application is taking longer time. While some are getting irregular application, right? Others are waiting for a longer period of time to get decision. Even those who make priority service on the visa application, they get decision some 15 days, some 20 days after for a priority service. The reason for all of this is not far-fetched because UK VI is not going further to make inquiries not just on the visa applicant but also to the employer that issued the COS. They're asking them to bring certain documents to justify the reason why this applicant is being sponsored to work with them. And you know, the news going on within the UK of migrants being exploited by employers and third parties who bring migrants to the UK without giving them any job placement. All of these are on the public domain. With other pending issues, we force the UK government to take drastic action to see how net migration will come to its minimum. So guys, if you are planning to come into the UK, this is the best time. You need to put in your last effort, right, to be able to make that dream come alive. And for those who have dependents back home in Nigeria that has not joined them here in the UK, you need to act fast also to bring them. because they are coming up with a bill that will restrict migrants from bringing in dependents to come and join them in the UK, unless you earn up to a certain amount before you can be eligible to bring in your dependents to come and join you as a skilled worker. So guys, if you're a migrant in the UK and your family is still back home, you need to act fast. Do whatever you need to do to see how you can bring them to reunite with you here in the UK. Come January 2024, it will be a different music. There has been so many proposals on pipeline that needs to be implemented. With the call from the opposition party forcing the UK Prime Minister to take some drastic action to see how net migration should be cut down with a good percentage, is also something you need to put into cognizance. Next year election will be primarily determined by the decision that is being taken by the Conservative government, now that the opposition is putting pressure on them to take drastic action on net migration. So within the coming days, Conservative government will be forced to take some drastic action that will affect most migrants. So guys, this is an appeal. If you're a migrant, you are living in the UK and you have your family back home, try as much as possible to see how you can make their visa application before December 31st. And if you are planning to come into the UK and you live abroad, this is also an appeal to you to see how you can put in the last effort you can to see how you can make that migration plan come alive. Because come January 2024, it will be a different ball game, right? Things are really happening in the UK. The recent report that was released by BBC actually opened up so many things. The figure of net migration that the UK government is banking on, they find out that what they have is far lower than the exact number of net migration currently in the UK. So also with the opposition party putting pressure on the Conservative government, right, to take some difficult decision because election is coming. And you know, when election is coming, government in power tend to play down on some certain decision they want to take just to see how they can win sympathy vote from the electorate. The political aspect of it is something that will call for the drastic action that we are talking about, right? They know very well that net migration is actually on the increase, and measures like stopping international students from coming in with their student dependent has been put in place, which will take effect from January 2024. But net migration keep going up even with that being in place, right? So the opposition party is now telling the government to take some decision that will further bring the net migration down. And you know, if the government is coming up with some difficult decision at this time when election is coming up next year, it can put the government in a negative light in the eyes of the electorate. But that notwithstanding, with the figure released by BBC, has also called for the government to see how they can do something different to be able to bring down net migration. So guys, if you're a migrant in the UK and your family still live abroad and you want them to join you, you need to act fast. Things are happening, things are changing, and come January 2024, it will be a different board game. So guys, we've come to the end of today's video. If you gain value for this content, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to join the amazing evergreen family. You can give a thumb up so YouTube can recommend to a wider audience, and you can as well leave your thoughts on the comment box. See you in my next video.